Now we're going to engrave on leather. It's going to be this right here. So we'll line it up. Hey creative friends, it's Angela. Today I'm testing out the P1 Adamstack laser engraver. And let me tell you, it might be small, but it is mighty. If you've ever wanted to engrave your own leather goods or cut fabric, you're going to want to see what this thing can do. Spoiler alert, it is cooler than a hot glue gun at a scrapbooking convention. I'll first be testing it out on wooden coasters, because what's a better housewarming gift than some custom coasters made just for you? Next, we're going to try engraving on leather, which is perfect for purse making or belts, or even a very fancy dog collar for your fashion-forward chihuahua. Next, we'll cut out a piece of fabric, and if the laser behaves, then we won't end up with a doily, but rather a nice patch for anything you would like. Or you can use it to cut pieces for your sewing projects. Next challenge, etching my to-do list directly on my fridge. The Adamstack P1 comes with a 1W and 5W laser module. So I have the one that cuts metal in my hand, the 5W, and we have the one that cuts organic materials in the laser engraver already. It also came with a booklet that shows you how to get started, and it has a plug-in USB that's a lock, so if the USB is not in there, then you can't use it. It makes it very safe for having children around. It also came with a cord that I connect to my computer when I'm ready, a piece of fabric to help clean your laser head in case it gets dusty. We also have this piece of wood that it came with so you can practice, and so I practiced before I started making my video. It also comes with a flash drive. These laser modules are perfect for switching between metal markings and deeper organic material engraving. It's compact, quiet, and beginner friendly, and I need beginner friendly. Think of this as the Swiss Army knife of the crafting world, except it won't poke you when you reach for it in a drawer. Okay, so let's do some engraving. First, we need to plug the computer into the laser engraver, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to turn it on, which is a red button towards the back. As long as you have your key in, then it'll work perfect. Let's go ahead and hit the button on our computer that says USB PS1. The device is connected. Now what we want to do is pull in an image that we want to engrave on our coaster. So let's find one. So first what we're going to do is find the piece of artwork that I'm going to put on the coaster. So we'll do a new project. So to start, we're going to want to open up the engraver, and it opens right here. So make sure that you don't ever try to run the engraver with the door open. It won't work anyway. But do not look at the laser engraver directly in the laser part, because that's really bad for your eyes. So here we go. We are going to open the engraver box. It's already open. And we are going to use some coasters to practice our engraving on. So there are markings in this box right in here, and one marking is where you put the corner of organic products like wood, and the other marking is where you start with things like metal. So we're going to put it over to the side where the wood starts, and we'll close it. Now we're going to engrave on leather. It's going to be this right here. So we'll line it up, just right in the corner here. We need to push this. This little tip needs to go down and touch the fabric, which I already, or touch the leather, which I already set. Alright, so it has finished printing on my leather. Let's take it out and see what it looks like. There we have it. Isn't that pretty? Now what I'm going to do is actually take little ovals of these, and I'm going to put them on hair clips, so stay tuned for that video. But yeah, that's really neat. So Definitely prints on leather. So I'm going to do File, File New, and then I'm going to grab a shape to cut out. Okay, I think I'm just going to go with a simple heart. Oh, it's already over there. Perfect. And now I need to adjust the parameters. So I'll adjust the parameters and then we'll get started with that engraving too. Okay, I've got it all set up. So we're just going to hit print, but I'll show you what I did. So right here, it gives you an option for cut, line, or fill. So I chose cut because I want to cut the heart right here out of the piece of fabric. So this is a new one. We haven't cut anything out yet, so let's give this one a try. That is so cool. So let me take it out and see if it cut all the way through. Just the second heart cut out, and let's see. Oh, it's cut out. Isn't that nice? Now, wouldn't that be nice for little patches on jeans and things like that? Let me just pull it out really quick, and then I will show you what it looks like. Okay, and here is my little heart-shaped patch. Now, this is upholstery material, so it doesn't even really need to be finished along the edges. But it actually, to cut it, it actually kind of burns through it, so you get the edges all burnt, so they're not going to fray or anything like that. And I think that would make such a cute little patch on, like I said, a pair of jeans or something. So that's what we would use that for. Okay, so to change out the lasers, all you need to do is turn it off first. Okay, and then we want to take and turn it on its side. Whoa, there goes everything. Okay, so we want to turn it on its side, and then we need to take this little piece right here out. We just twist and then it pops out. Right there, and then we put that back together. And we take the laser, we just move it a little bit to where it's gonna fit coming out. There is a little twisty deal in here that you just untwist, pull it out, and then there's also a little plug-in thing here. You unplug the thing it's plugged into. Just a second here. There we go. So now we just have this piece right here that we need to connect the new laser to. We're going to take and connect the piece. And then we set it back up. Okay. The next thing that we need to do is get our piece back in here. So I'll put this piece back in. One thing I noticed is how quick the P1 laser engraver is to set up. Within 20 minutes, I was up and running. Yeah, the software is super intuitive even if you're not a tech wizard. So if you're thinking about adding a P1 laser engraver to your craft studio, the Adamstack P1 is a perfect starting point. And if you're already imagining your logo on a leather purse like I am, then this is perfect for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more hands-on crafting tutorials and ideas. Let me know in the comments what wild material you'd like me to try to engrave on next. So I wanted to thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Please leave me comments or questions in the comments section, and don't forget to come back for more creative things as we go along on our journey with my YouTube. So I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next upload. Peace out.